Welcome and hello, my beautiful Virgos. Brenda Tarot here with your General Tarot and Oracle card forecast for the week of August the 22nd to the 28th, 2022. And here we go. Let's just jump right into this reading this week. You know the protocol. You know that if you want a private reading with me, all that information is posted below each and every single one of my videos. You now can go into my revised website and book your own appointment and schedule it on the calendar. You know that this is a general reading, which means not every single card or the energy they carry may resonate with every single one of you. Take what you can from it and throw the rest into the universe. Coming in with your first card, you have the Chariot. And the Chariot is all about succeeding at something, making a huge achievement, something you've worked very hard for. There could have been a past relationship or a situation of great disappointment for you. There may have been a third party that stirred the cauldron that created and determined this disappointing situation in your life. But this is always a card of healing through it. And now you come out ahead. You come out ahead the champion. You've dealt with it. You've moved on. And you realize that now you don't need to hold on to things so tightly. He rides this chariot without even having reins there to hold his horses. He knows that he's being guided in the right direction. He knows he has the power to succeed now and go forward freely after his goals and what he wants. Coming out a champion here. So definitely this is the energy for some of you. I think you are dealing with something in the past. It might have been in the past. I'm seeing it as past energy. And now you come out ahead. You realize it was, sometimes it's a blessing in disguise. Rejection is God's protection, as I say. Whatever the situation was that caused this great disappointment, you're free now to go after what you want and to create your own dreams for yourself. You have the power of doing that. Because after your hard work and effort, you're going to see victory coming in, almost to the point where you're getting professional, acknowledgement of it. The powers that be are saying, wow, you did a great job. You deserve an award. You deserve a raise. You deserve a promotion. Whatever the case is, you're definitely going to see success coming in. You worked hard for something. You defended yourself for something. You promoted yourself for something. And you now have succeeded. But it's time now. You're free to go forward and create this new future, this new beginning, and those lessons you learned from these disappointments. You felt as though you were at a crossroads here. Some of you, there could be still a decision that you have to make, but keep your eyes open. You may need to have mediation come in here to lay the cards in a fair and equitable manner on the table. Maybe some of you are dealing with a legal issue that has to do with the disbursements of properties and or settlements of some sort, and you feel you can't do it on your own. Well, know that once the information is placed out there, you're going to be able to see things with the clarity of the full moon. Right now, you're not able to see that vision clearly because you feel confused and not wanting to make a decision, or the party you're dealing with, perhaps, if there is one, they don't want it either. It's like you both drew a line in the sand and neither one is bending. So I think mediation will come in. I also think compromise will come in as well, so that both parties, if there's another party, can walk away feeling satisfied. But I do believe you're going to feel victorious. I do believe that you're going to be happy with this decision that comes in that may have been a heartbreak here, situation, a disappointment you were working with, because you're definitely seeing success coming in. You could be thinking about the past. You could be thinking about why did things have to happen? Why did they go that way? Reflecting on the past situations in your life. But we cannot allow ourselves to get stuck there. You deserve to nurture yourself. You deserve to take time. You deserve to be happy again. The Empress does that. She's nurturing. She's motherly. She steps up and she realizes that she needs to also nurture herself, take care of her needs. She has that ability to want beautiful things as well. And, anything right now that you put your effort into and you nurture is going to grow. Okay, you're going to see that coming in. It's going to flourish. You could be also thinking about your children. Maybe you're thinking about your marriage and your children and issues involving motherhood right now. Don't allow yourself to get negative. If you're trying to build a family and have a happy family, don't allow yourself to dote on the why isn't it happening or why isn't it happening quicker, because we only draw that energy to ourselves. We know that it's all coming down to our mindset, what we think, we attract, we become. So I do think, though, you're taking excellent care of yourself, and as long as you do that, you're going to find yourself being in a situation of abundance, of being, loving and nurturing yourself or others at this time. This is a card of a very emotional, good health or physical health coming into you. Don't dote on the what ifs and and what happened in the past. That's history. We can't change it. We can only move forward and live in this moment and plan the future ahead and hope that, with our positive attitude and the work that we put ourselves into and what we invest into is going to come to fruition. Trusting your intuition is going to be very important this week or the near future. This is a high priestess, and she's all about tapping into and digging deep and delving deep and doing research. She has that ability to walk between the veiled world and the material world, where she goes, you know what? Something's not right in the darkness. I need to open the curtain here and look in and put some light on a situation so that I can see it with my third eye clearly. See, even her third eye here is highlighted in the middle of her forehead. So getting information here. The moon is on her head. That's usually about, being sure that you do the research to find out what's going on in the background, and she does this. So moving forward, trusting your gut instincts and your innate feelings of intuition here. That's what's going to help you move ahead. If it doesn't feel good, don't go there. The Emperor comes in, and we have both the power couple here. The Emperor is the energy, as we know, of Aries, but the Emperor is very, very logical, organized, and he's a leader. He has that ability to go after what he wants, and he stands up for his convictions, and he goes for it. I think you're going to be doing things logically now. I think you're going to be more organized now. You have the strength of knowing what's right for you and stepping up into that power here. So the Emperor and the Empress are here. You have this beautiful power couple here. Maybe you're dealing with someone else. The two of you as a partnership here are going to deal with a situation to get through it. You're going to do what's right for you on an emotional level. The Emperor is going to step up there with the energy of saying, hey, I'm going to get the job done. I have this ability now, and I'm going for my goals. Now, coming in with the Five of Swords, and you've got the so two fives here. Definitely cards of struggle and challenge. I do think that maybe something happened here where you felt it was like a no-win situation. Getting involved in other people's drama really isn't good or key right now. You shouldn't be doing that. Walk away and pick your battles wisely. But if you were dealing with a situation or are in the court system, I think you're going to come out ahead. You'll win, but it's like you win the war, but you win the battle, but you lose the war. There's always risks and consequences when we go into battle mode, right? We know that we might win the war, or the battle, the war, but we might say, well, we lost this, or we lost that, or they walked away, or, I've had to sacrifice this, I've had to give this up to come out with this win. Just be sure you pick your battles wisely this week. You've got resources here to avoid that confrontation to begin with. And also here with the Five of Pentacles, this is all about feeling lack and loss and being alone and having to deal with things and carrying those burdens by yourself or feeling that way. But this is also the card that's indicative of knowing that there are resources out there that will resolve these worry issues. Look at the two graphics here. She's walking with her head down, feeling woe is me, nothing's going to work out, I'm doomed, gloom and doom. And he says, you know what, I can tie up my bootstrings, pick up my crutches, and I've got assistance here now. I've got help to help promote me and make me mobile to go towards my goals. So this is about doing the research here. I told you to find, here with the High Priestess, do the research, delve deep, get that information that you need so that you're able to go forward here and have the assistance. You're not dealing with these problems on your own. If it's finances, go to your bank, your accountant, your bookkeeper, your investment company, whatever the case is. There's always resources that we don't always see clearly, and you need to look into that. Maybe you have an insurance policy with dividends you can cash in. Maybe there's things like that. Some money that you can move around, pulling out of one pot and putting it into another. There's things here. If you're dealing with things on an emotional level and you're taking all that stress in, don't internalize it. Go and seek out the help. You've got shoulders to lean into. You have family or friends, or perhaps even think about getting a therapist and a counselor who can help guide you through this situation. But this is always a card of finding those resources to resolve any of those issues you're dealing with. Okay, Coming in with what do you need to surrender to, Virgo? Surrender to the wisdom of your body. Listen to your body's messages about a person or a situation. If you feel physically drained or uncomfortable, be cautious. If you are energized and happy, move forward. So again, this comes down to intuition. Being able to tap into that little inner voice of wisdom that whispers, don't go there, or I think you need to really find out something about this person or the energy around them. Doing the research or a situation, tapping into that intuition here, but also listening to your body. Your body may be giving you signs right now that you might have been too busy to pay attention to. Make sure you keep up your physical examinations. Make sure you keep up your regular scheduled appointments. Make sure that you are aware of your health and how you feel spiritually, emotionally, and physically. Now, I have a new card that I'm incorporating into my readings, and this is my new deck, and it is, the abundance and the career-oriented deck. And this is the moon. Now, we talked about the moon here. The moon shows up here also with the Empress. The moon shows up here with the Two of Wands. The moon is showing up quite a bit, and that's indecisiveness. That's you not sure of being able to see things in a clear light here. This is about fleeting funds, unknown source, being guided. Your career could be moonlighting, odd jobs, night shift, and part-time work. You might be looking into some additional income here. Maybe some of you are taking on a second job where you're saving for a particular thing. Maybe, with times being difficult right now, sometimes we have to do that. And you may be doing that. You may be, moonlighting is almost like burning the candle at both ends. So make sure you balance yourself here. There could be odd jobs around that you're completing, whether they're with your career. Maybe you've been up to a schedule here whereby you have a time limit to get something done, a contract, something like that, where you're pushing yourself and working longer hours to get this job completed. You could be actually working past dinner hour and saying, hey, I can't come home for dinner. I got to work extra work. You might be working a night shift right now. Or you could be taking a part-time job on. But it is about, being worried about money here and knowing that you need to be guided and to go after this. So I think, you definitely, I see some good news coming in here. If you pay attention, you do the research, you step up into the power of who you are, realizing that there's resources out here to help you, you're definitely going to see that you can get ahead here. But it's going to take work. Okay, this isn't like the windfall or the Wheel of Fortune. This is saying that you're going to be going through a particular time now where you're going to have to really put your head down to the grindstone and work for what you want. But that being said, you can see success here. Okay, well, my beautiful Virgos, this is your reading for this week, and I wish you a great remainder to today and a beautiful, optimistic week here to look forward to. Always know I send you lots of love and many blessings, and I'll see you soon.